Hello and welcome back to the 30-day challenge. It's Friday and you are now entering your second week of the challenge, which is really exciting. Thank you so much for following along. Today we're going to have a bit more of a playful class, kind of energetically similar to Wednesday. So let me know if I'm getting too crazy. If you want me to do more calm classes or more dynamic classes, again, I'm just kind of following where my energy goes each day. So if it's not working for you, obviously, then it's not working. So just let me know how it's feeling for you. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and make our way down onto our backs. Keep the knees bent, feet are on the floor. And from here, we're going to just do a few big cat-cows in this position. So if you want, you can bring the arms up and flex the palms back so that the shoulders and wrists are more or less in line. If this doesn't feel good, if this is too much on your shoulders, you don't have to. You can keep the arms by your side. But I want you to press the palms up to the ceiling as you push the navel down to the floor, feeling the back round. And then exhale, reverse that. So pressing the navel up to the ceiling as you draw the shoulder heads down into the floor. And then again, exhale, navel presses down, mid-back presses down, and the hands push up. And then reverse, pressing the shoulder heads down and drawing the navel up towards the ceiling. And continuing here, I like using the hands because I think it helps me exaggerate this rounding in my back, lifting through the shoulders and pressing the hands up towards the ceiling. I also tend to get a stretch in my wrists doing this, but if it doesn't work for you, find something that does. And just a few more here. Last round. Navel up. And then release, coming to a neutral spine. Bring the arms by your sides. It might feel good just to rock the knees back and forth. Slowly getting in to some spinal movements, warming up into the hips as well. And then come back to center. Hands by the sides. As you inhale, tuck the tailbone, press into the feet, lift the hips up. And exhale, lower back down. Inhale, press and lift. And exhale, release. Trying not to drop the hips all the way down, keeping the legs active, and then press back up. And lower down. Last two times, pressing up. And down. This time as you press up, we'll hold. Go ahead and heel toe that left foot towards the center of the mat. Reach the right leg up towards the ceiling. Take a really deep breath in. Exhale, extend those right toes forward so the right knee comes in line with the left. And then exhale, lift it back up. Lower the hips down to a hover. And lift the hips back up. And again, point out through the right foot. Lift up. Down to a hover. And back up. 3 more times. Forward to the ceiling. Lower down. Extend up. And forward. Up towards the ceiling. down to a hover, and back up. Last time, pointing forward, lifting the toes up, lower the hips to a hover, press back up, bend the right knee, bring the right foot down. And then we'll switch sides so the right foot comes towards the center of the mat. Lift the left toes up. And then point out through those left toes. Knee comes in line with the right. Point back up. Hips to a hover. And hips back up. And you might notice that one is easier. Point through the left toes. Back up. To a hover. And forward, back up, down to a hover, and lift. Last two, point, lift, lower, lift, point, lift, lower, and lift. Bend the left knee, bring the left foot down. If you can stay up, stay up. If you want a little bit more, start to come onto the toes. Lift the hips up a little bit more. Squeeze the knees together. Lower the heels down. Lift the heels up. Heels come down. Heels lift up. 3 more times. Lower the heels down. Lift the heels up. Lower the heels down, lift the heels up and down, lift the heels up, lower the heels down, lift the hips just a little bit more, and then exhale, lower all the way down, pull the knees into the chest, rock a bit side to side. And you can either rock yourself up to seated or roll over onto one side. I'll do that today. My low back is a little bit tight. And then we'll make our way around onto hands and knees. And then from here, round the back up towards the ceiling, drop the rib cage over to the right, lower the belly down, around through center, and then round and back up. Big circles. 2 more in this direction. And then reverse, dropping the ribs over to the left first, navel through center, rounding up. And I apologize, London will probably be pretty present in this video. It's windy today and she's a little anxious. 2 more. And the next time you come through center, tuck the toes, press the floor away, lift the knees to a hover, hips come back to the heels, and then straighten the legs. And then bend the knees back to the hover with the hips back towards the heels, and lower down to hands and knees. So we'll just do that a few more times. We're really warming up into the back of the legs and the hamstrings today. Hips back towards the heels, and then straighten the legs, downward dog. Bend again, hips back, pull forward, hands and knees, and back, downward facing dog, crouching, and then forward to hands and knees. Back, straighten the legs, come into your crouching tiger, hips back, knees forward, hands and knees. 2 more times, back, straighten the legs, crouch down low, forward hands and knees, and last time, back, straighten the legs, bend the knees, and then straighten the legs, downward facing dog. Nice. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back towards the feet, bend the knees when you need to. As you inhale, pull the chest forward, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the hips down low, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale, sit the hips low, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, walk forward to a plank. Exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk the feet forward to the hands and fold at the front of the mat. Inhale, pull the chest forward, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the hips low, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, fold back over the legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk yourself back to a plank. Send the hips back towards the heels, bend the knees, crouching tiger. Exhale, straighten the legs, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back towards the feet. Fold at the back of the mat. This time as you inhale, pull the chest forward, lift the heels, come onto the toes, bend the knees, sit the hips low. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the hips low, reach the arms up, chair pose. And as you exhale, rock forward onto the toes, lift the heels. Exhale, release the heels down and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk out to a plank. Pull the chest forward, inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, feet walk forward towards the hands, and you fold. Inhale, flat back, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the hips low, reach the arms up. Exhale, come up onto the toes, lift the heels, squeeze the inner thighs. Deep breath in. Exhale, release, and fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step back to a plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, hips back to the heels first, crouching tiger. Exhale, straight legs, downward facing dog. One more round like that. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands walk back towards the feet, and you fold. Inhale, lift halfway, lift the heels, come into a little ball. Exhale, straighten the legs, lift the hips. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the hips low, chair pose. Rock forward onto the toes, lift the heels. Release the heels, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk out to a plank. Inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale, hips back towards the heels. Straighten the legs, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, walk the feet forward to the hands and fold. Inhale, flat back, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sit the hips low, arms reach up overhead. Lift the heels. Exhale, release the heels, fold forward over the legs. Inhale, flat back, lift halfway. Exhale, step back to a plank. Pull the chest forward as you inhale. Exhale, hips back towards the heels. Straighten the legs, downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Spin the heel of the left foot down. And pull the chest forward. So go ahead and set up your feet here. I like a wider warrior one, so I like the right leg quite wide off to the right side of the mat. giving my hips room to square towards the front of the mat. And then press out through that left heel as you pull the chest forward. Take another deep breath in. On your next inhale, pull the chest forward and bring the arms back by the hips. So I like to call this the diamond dog because there's a lot of photos of David Bowie doing this on stage. Pull the chest forward, press out through that left heel. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Sink deeper into that right knee. One more deep breath in. Bring the arms back behind you again. Keep pulling the chest forward. Shift the weight over into that right foot as you start to make your way up into your warrior three. Shoulders are pulling together on the back. You're reaching the chest forward. Wobbling is good. It means your stabilizer muscles in your legs are actually working really hard, which is what we want here. Another deep breath in. Start to bend that right knee. Come back into your diamond dog. Chest pulls forward. And then bring the hands down to the mat. You might want to step the left foot in about a third of the way. Pull the hips back. This should feel really nice. Straighten the right leg. And today start by keeping that chest pulling forward. The right hip is pulling back. Left hip is pulling forward. So keeping the length in the spine here. Keeping the shoulder blades engaged on the back. When we round forward, we tend to create this curve in the spine that, honestly, throughout our day-to-day life, seated at computers, it's just a little bit too easy for us to default to. So keep the shoulder blades engaged. Very nice. And then bring the left knee down to the mat. Pull the hips back, straighten that right leg. So you can stay here if you have a splits practice and that's something you want to do today. You can start to walk that right foot further forward. I'm gonna stay here today. I don't need a split today. But if you do, this is a great opportunity to do it, or at least to practice that if that's somewhere that you're striving for in your practice. One more really deep breath in. Start to bring that right foot back in. Walk the foot over to the left side of the mat, lower down the knee and the hip. We're setting up for our pigeon pose. And it's up to you. You can stay lifted today, or you can lower down. And taking deep breaths. I know for me, after the hamstring work we just did, it's actually really difficult for me to relax in this pose. So if you're experiencing something similar, please bring your awareness to your jaw. And the muscles in the face, try to relax. Taking deep breaths into the intensity. Start to walk the hands in. Lift up and out of that right hip. Send the right leg back behind you and then over to the left. Look over that left shoulder, back at the right foot. And back to center. Bend the right knee. Tuck the toes, lift the knees to a hover, hips go back first, and then we straighten the legs, downward facing dog. So that was a long sequence. Maybe you don't remember what happened on the other side, and that can be a good thing. Gives you an opportunity to come in with a fresh approach. Inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Exhale, step it forward between the hands, or maybe a little bit wider. You're going to plant that right heel and start by pulling the chest forward. And if you do remember where you're going, this is an opportunity to set yourself up to be successful on this side. So maybe last time your feet were too close together, maybe your right foot was a little bit too far back. Readjust so that as we move forward, you are comfortable. As comfortable as it's possible. And then on your next inhale, hands come back towards the hips, chest pulls forward. Really pull that left hip back here. And breathe. Pressing into the feet, come all the way up to stand, reach the arms up overhead. One more deep breath in. Bring the hands back by the hips. Keep pulling the chest forward as you shift the weight into that left foot, gently reaching the right leg up. Shoulder blades pull together. That right leg is also active here, so you can flex or point through the foot, but the glute should be engaged, actively lifting it up. One more deep breath in. Start to bend into that left knee, and gently stepping the right foot back. Coming back into your diamond dog, pulling the chest forward. And then hands come down to frame the left foot. Step the right foot in about a third of the way. Pull the hips back. Straighten that left leg. And again, instead of folding forward, we want to keep the shoulder blades engaged on our back this time. Pulling the chest forward. And still working through the whole back of the body. So we want to feel this not only through the back of the left leg, which instead of getting that really deep stretch here, there's a stretch with activation. And then pulling the shoulder blades back. So that we feel this also in the upper back, the engagement. power in the whole back of the body. And then lower the right knee down. Pull the hips back. You can walk the left foot forward. This is an opportunity to play with the splits if that's what you need today. And here you can round forward, getting more of that passive stretch. And bend back into the left knee, walk the left foot over to the right, lower down the knee and the hip. And you can stay lifted or you can fold down. Try to relax the muscles of the face and the jaw. Relaxing through the shoulders, relaxing the belly. Start to walk the hands back in. Lift up onto hands and knees once again. Send the left leg back behind you and then cross over to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Making your way back onto hands and knees. Coming to a seat. Crossing the legs. Bring the left hand to the outside of the right knee. The right hand comes behind you. Twist and look over that right shoulder. Back to center. Right hand to the outside of the left knee. Left hand comes behind you. Inhale back to center. Take a moment here just to close your eyes. Notice how you're feeling in your body. Noticing how quickly you can create that change in your mood, in the way you're feeling physically. And thank yourself for showing up for you today. And I also thank you for allowing me to be a part of your practice, following along with this challenge, for showing up for yourself. It's a surprisingly hard thing to do. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up overhead. And exhale and bring the hands back down. Have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you here tomorrow on your mat. Namaste.